and welcome back to my channel. So today was just a little bit of a get ready with me. I didn't know what I was doing. I actually had a little bit of a mishap. You don't see it in the video, I've edited it all out, but I did try using my Makeup Forever HD foundation and it was a little bit too dark for me with my, even though I had a tan. So I think I'll be using that when I've just freshly tanned, and yes, and I will be going back to Sephora very soon to get a better colour for me, because I'm not always tan. I'm not always like this. No, not at all. But I hope you all enjoyed my video, and yeah, so I'll see you soon. I don't really actually know what I'm doing with my makeup really, but yeah, we'll see. We'll do it, and if yeah, we'll like it. Alright, so I'm just going to clip my hair this side back because this side will go on my face a lot. This is some moisturizing. Ugh, my face is just like so dehydrated lately. It's just unbelievable. Stupid cold weather. That was an attractive face. Camera Fix Plus Extra Hydration. I love this. Yeah, I'm gonna get more. I really wish that they had the scented ones over in Australia, because I don't think they do yet. I looked on the websites and they don't even have it on there, so hopefully soon, please MAC, soon have the scented ones, because I really want to try them. Like, I feel like I'm going to try all of them. So I'm just going to prime my eyes. I'm just going to prime it with my MAC Pro Longwear in NW20. I'm just going to put it on with my concealer brush. I think I'm going to use my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate palette because I'm absolutely in love with these colours, like always. And I'm actually thinking about buying just the normal chocolate one because I've heard that's actually better than this one. So, oh, hang on a minute, that's what I wanted to do. But first I'm going to just put on my Benefit eyeshadow just all over as a base colour, just to help blend all the colours together. And just going to just put that all over everywhere, and that'll just help with blending all the eyeshadows together and smoothly. So like sometimes like when you have like your base on there, it kind of doesn't blend out as well because you got liquid, and sometimes your brush like goes and then it's like so hard to blend. Whereas if you put a shadow over the top, well, I think anyway, it just makes it seem so much easier just to do that without it catching. I haven't even used this eyeshadow either, and I tried it last night actually, and I was like, oh, I like this colour. I was like, why haven't I reached for that more often? I think because I'm just so obsessed with my chocolate palette, which I should probably try and use like a different one, a different palette. Do you reckon? Maybe I'll do like a bronze smoky look with my Naked palette. That's what we'll do. Alright, so gonna get a clean blending brush. This one's just from NP Set, the crease blender brush. Going to go in with the colour Naked and just put that all on my lid and up into my crease. Do it on the opposite side. Now I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to go in with the Buck, which is just a little bit of a darker brown, but it's still matte, and just going to go into my crease with that one. I'm just blending it all in together. And the other side. And that's the finished look. Not really. I'm going to just grab the brush that came with the set, just the fluffier side, and I'm going to go in with the dark horse color. And this I'm just going to put on just the bottom lash line, just like a third of the way out and up into my crease a little bit, and maybe flick it out a little bit. And then get a clean blending brush. I'm so glad I've done my eyes first, actually. So glad. Go in with that dark horse color again on the other side. Now I'm going to get just this little elf brush. It's the blending eye brush. It's just a littler one. And let's see, I'll show you the difference. Just a little one. And that is what I'm going to take. I'm going to grab my chocolate color and get the color Hot Fudge, which is just a darker color with the same like sort of, oh yeah, it's just a darker color that I like, and I don't want to go like just full on black like that one. So, and I don't want to go Hustle, because Hustle's a little bit too like pinky tone, and I don't want that, like cool tone. I don't want cool tone, heaps cool tone. So I'm just going to go in the Hot Fudge, right, and dotting it all along the outer corner. And get that clean blending brush and just blending that in just on the outer corner. Okay, so it just looks a bit harsh, so what I'm going to do is get another clean blending brush, well, the one that I used the Benefit Shallow on. I'm going to get some more of that Benefit Shallow, just a little bit on the tip. I'm just going to just lighten the tops up a bit, just to have it a little bit more gradient out, so it doesn't look like there's just a big circle. I'm going to grab my favorite color of all time. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to just grab like a flat brush, and I'm going to grab my favorite color, highlighting color of all time, the Butter Pecan. Just going to put that on the inner corner and the inner eye. I think I put too much there, but we'll blend that in. And get the one that you blended all the dark ones in, I think. Well, I'm using that one because I use a little bit too much. Blending that all in together. Okay, so now to do the rest of the makeup, and then we'll go back in with the eyes and do underneath the liner and stuff after we do the rest of the makeup. So, and I've got to charge your battery because you are dying. Why die on me now? Alright, so my camera's going to die soon, but I'm going to record as much as I can until it dies, and then I'm going to have to recharge it, wait like an hour, and then come back and refilm. Okay, so primer, I'm using the Hourglass Mineral Primer. Let's put that all over my face. I'm going to actually take my eye up a bit. I'll smoke it out more later. I think it's just coming down too far. It's just got my, oh, it's just dripping down, making my eyes just look not normal. Not normal. Alright. Okay. All primed up, ready to go. Okay, so as you can tell, it has a fake tan. And I went and I got colour matched at Sephora, as you would have seen in my last video. If not, go check out my last video. And I bought 2 foundations because I do not get the chance to go to Sephora that very often. Like, that was the first time ever I went to Sephora. So I got the Makeup Forever HD one, which I've heard great reviews about, and that people use it in their makeup kits for photography and that, and I was like, hell yeah. And then I got the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. It's a full coverage foundation, and oh my god, I love me some full coverage foundations. Like, this is the best foundation for full coverage that I've ever used. I used it for my mum's wedding. It actually did, I'm not going to lie, come off on my chin. I don't usually touch my chin that much, but that was the only time I ever done it. I don't know if my skin was like not liking it for that time, but I have used it after it and it hasn't come off at all. Like, it stayed perfect the whole day. But for some reason, I just didn't want to stay on for my mum's wedding. Like, so I don't know. This one's a little bit darker than the Kat Von D. I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. I find that this is just really dark, so I think this would be good for like when I've first got a fresh tan. This is coming off and stuff, so it's a little bit lighter than usual. So I'm going to be using this one. So I'm just going to do 1.5 squirts of that because it is a really full coverage foundation that is really spreadable. So, and I'm just going to start by pressing that into my face. And then I'm just going to buff it out. I'm not using a firm hand, I'm just slightly buffing that in. I love this foundation. I get really red around my nose, and oh my gosh, it covers it up so good. Fast forward. So now I'm going to use a combination of my NW20 and NW25, only because I'm a little bit tanner than usual, so I don't want it to just be like white under my eyes. Like, I want it to blend a little bit into my actual colour, so just blending that in. Well, not my actual colour, my fake tan colour. I'm just putting that just underneath my eyes. And getting my concealer brush and just patting that in. More. Just above my eyebrows, because I do have a big forehead. I don't want it to highlight how big it is. So now I'm just going to set under my eyes with my new Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So I'm just going to get that banana shade in the middle there, this one. and just under my eyes and setting that. So now I'm going to go back in with my eyeshadow palette, a brush like this, and going in with that buck color all the way under. I'm going to use like a angled brush actually and get that dark horse color. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of that Hot Fudge from my Too Faced palette, and I'm going to just put that on the outer edges. And gonna get just the pencil brush and just blend all them colours in together. Now get my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner and wing this baby out. Just done my top wings. And what I'm going to do is I've really been trying out putting like a blue eyeliner underneath, and I've actually really been liking it. So I'm just using the Illuminating Indigo eyeliner from Savvy, which is just a drugstore brand, and I just put it in my inner rim, and I don't know, I'm loving it at the moment, just because it's not that deep, like that black, like whoo sort of thing. It's a little bit more, yeah, so we'll just putting that on my inner rim. It's just like a blue metallic sort of pop of colour. I just really like it for some reason. Like, I don't know, I feel like it just makes my eyes just pop out a lot more. Like, even though they're blue, with the blue eyeliner, I just like it. And now for me eyebrows, I'm going to use my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the colour Dark Brown. It's a new one that I got from Sephora too, and I absolutely love it. Like, it's the best ever. And now to highlight, I'm using my Butter Pecan again, putting that just underneath on my brow bone. And now for a mascara, using my Colossal Volume Express mascara from Maybelline, and voila, they're my eyes. Back to the rest of my face. I'm going to grab my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette again and get my contour brush from it's called Real Techniques, my contour brush. I'm going to grab this like grey sort of colour just on one side, and I do this. Actually, for a highlight, I'm just going to grab my Mary lou-manizer. So I usually use a fan brush, but I've been not liking it much lately. I've actually been liking just like a normal foundation brush. I don't know why. I think it acts more like a finger than what like a thing would do. And I'm just highlighting just a little bit on my cheekbone. And then for the blush that I'm using, I'll use my MAC one. My MAC New Romance Mineralize blush, just with my blush brush from Real Techniques. I'm gonna grab my Too Faced melted liquefied longwear lipstick in the color Melted Chihuahua, and it's just like a brownie color. This is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed my little chit chat, get ready with me. Like, I know it was just impromptu, and I just, yeah, didn't actually know what to film. So you need to leave a comment down below so I know what sort of thing you want to see next from me. Really hope you all enjoyed it, and give this a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you later.